It's AlexisMaurice and my co-host, Mr.
TreiHollywood.
All right, so go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine.
I'm a runner.
I am drinking on some Menage a Trois Decadence Cabernet Sauvignon. Trey, what are you drinking on tonight?
I actually got some Moscato.
Oh boy, here we go again. Yeah, I'm out.
You love that damn Moscato, child.
I do. I think they should let me be a brand ambassador.
Is something just fall in your house?
No, I was just scooting up saying brand ambassador.
Okay. I thought I heard something crack or whatever. Go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine, pull up a chair, because we are about to discuss the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 14 Reunion Part 1. Now, while we take our first sip, make sure that you go ahead and like this video. Make sure that you share it on all of your social media platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all of that good stuff.
Jack,
okay?
Tinder, BGC, all that stuff.
All of it.
All of the above.
Cheers. We just watched the reunion of Atlanta Housewives. So let's start off from the top of the episode. I think the thing that most people were shocked about was the seating arrangements. So we had Sanya, Drew, Marlo sitting in first chair on the left couch, Andy, of course, and then we had Sheree sitting first chair, Kenya and Kandi. Trey, when you saw the seating arrangement, what went through your mind?
What in the entire fuck is wrong with Bravo? First of all, Marlo, I just think that somebody was just trying to somebody had to be being funny. But why is Marlo sitting there and Kenya's over here in the middle with Kandi? I was so confused.
Trey, think about it. When you think about the season, the drama, the biggest storylines of the season, most of them included Marlo. Marlo versus Kenya. Marlo versus Kandi at one particular point. She was raising her boy. I felt that it was appropriate for her to sit first chair on that couch.
You must have been drinking before now. That's some belligerent shit. No.
I don't think so. I think Marlo had a knockout first season, and I felt that she deserved to sit first chair. Now, I was shocked that Sheree was sitting first chair. Now, what did you think about her sitting first chair? Did you think that was appropriate or not?
Maurice, we've never gotten a season where the people who had a knockout season or people who had a big season sat first chair. We know that first chair is grand dame, prestigious, OG. That is who should be sitting first chair. It's never because they had a breakout season.
Kenya first season, she sat first chair.
Phaedra never sat first chair. Her ass, she had breakout seasons. She had good seasons. Phaedra, boy, don't play. You know Phaedra has had great seasons.
The lies. There you go. This bitch. The lies.
Phaedra's gone. She's gone with the wind.
Whatever.
She's not here anymore, Trey.
I'm gonna tell you who should have been sitting first chair.
Okay, tell me.
It should have been Kenya on one side, and it should have been Kandi on the other side.
No, yes. Trey.
And next to Kandi should have been Drew. Next to Kenya should have been Marlo. Next to Drew should have been...
You're just being petty now, Trey.
Should have been Sheree, and then on the other side should have been Sanya.
I do feel it was a little pity that Andy them ended up putting Sheree first chair just because she's been gone and come back, gone and come back. Finally, Sheree is here. So I think it was a pity move. But ultimately, when you think about her season as well, too, you got the Tyrone situation, you got the Sheree, you got her getting into it with the other girls. I can kind of see her being there.
Did you catch the little shade that when Andy said, "This is our first time having you first chair," the camera went straight to Kenya, and Kenya was like,
in all the years we've never sat next to each other, I'm excited.
How about that?
Yes.
This time.
And by the way,
did you see Drew's face when she found out that Marlo was sitting first chair? Drew was like,
"Oh, you ladies look gorgeous."
Let's talk about this beef between Sanya and Drew. I really don't understand why these girls got beef. I understood where Sanya was coming from when she basically said Drew kind of switched it up on her. Like they had an off-camera conversation, and then when the cameras are rolling, Drew likes to play that little, I don't know what do you say? She likes to play stupid sometimes. So I kind of understood where Sanya was coming from because we've seen that behavior from her before. But what do you think is the real real root of Sanya and Drew's like animosity towards each other?
Sanya, I felt like was the one that was just trying to follow who to be popular with. She basically created a beef that really could have been avoided. I really honestly don't think that the conversation that she says happened in Drew's room actually happened. I actually believe that Drew's like confused, like you could have talked to me about this when you was in my room, but you didn't bring that up. Sanya saying she did, Drew saying she not. If I had an issue with you, not everybody in the circle would bring it up one-on-one. Everybody gonna bring it up when everybody's around each other. That's what Sanya did. I'm the type of person, if I have an issue with you, I'm gonna try to bring it up separate in another room where everybody go to sleep, where everybody might be high, when they ain't paying attention. That is what I would do. And I felt like that's what Drew was like, girl, you could have had a conversation with me in my dressing room.
But Sanya is saying that she had that conversation.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe that Sanya is telling the truth? You believe Sanya is a flip-flopper.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So here's the thing. Now, I think sort of kind of for the first time in quite some time, I'm going to agree with you just a little bit. I do believe in the beginning, Sanya was feeling Drew. But as she started getting to know the other girls, she kind of started seeing that some of the girls had some lingering issues with Drew. So she was like, oh, well, maybe this is not the bitch who I kind of want to get connected to. So let me back off.
Because remember, Drew went to go save her when she got her accident.
However, I'm still not going to completely ignore the fact that Drew has the tendency to lie.
Sheree, do you think Drew is a flip-flopper?
I don't know about a flip-flopper, but I do know that she's known to be a liar.
Okay.
And don't forget, Drew has the tendency to be fake about a lot of things. And I think that's what Sanya is frustrated about when it came to Drew.
But we all do, though. We all do. Do we not all do that? Give like maybe a little...
Do what?
Like play that dumb, like you're like, girl, like
no, I don't do that. I don't play dumb. I keep it real. I keep it 100 at all times. Straight, okay. Those may be the games that you play, but I don't play those games.
So you Real Host of Atlanta, huh?
Real what?
Real Host of Atlanta, huh? I didn't say ho, I said host, but I mean, you could be either.
Whatever. I like to think of myself as someone who keeps it 100 at all times.
Gotcha. So flip-flop like Sanya. Gotcha. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. No. Sanya thinks she's 100 all the time, but she's not.
Now, another feud that was kind of the big thing was Marlo versus Kandi. Marlo is basically going around saying that Kandi, for the most part, is selfish. She doesn't try to help people. Only person Kandi looks out for is herself. Candy's whole arguments was, well, bitch, I helped you get a damn show. Whatever reason Marlo says that it didn't go through, it didn't go through. But one thing you are not going to do is you is not going to go around in these streets and tell these people that I am selfish and I don't help you to trade. Do you feel Marlo is basically being two-faced and that she is talking out the side of her neck when it comes to Kandi?
Okay, so first of all, I don't believe any shit that Marlo ever has to say. Okay, nothing. I don't believe nothing she has to say. However, I think that Marlo, I feel like she may possibly mean that Kandi is very maybe picky or meticulous on who she works with and how she works with you.
Everybody should be particular.
Absolutely. You have to protect your brand. I've seen Kandi do a lot of stuff and she helped a lot of people and she's a businesswoman. So I think that everything like Marlo's saying that Kandi is only known in Atlanta, that was a stretch.
No, because she's worldwide. She's worldwide.
You could go to somewhere and put her music on, but you need to worry about what's going on in your townhouse. Okay.
So let me ask you a question. So Marlo's argument is that, well, Kandi, no, it wasn't you that was helping me. It was Todd that was helping me. Kandi was like, well, no, it was Todd was helping you, but I was helping you too because stuff that I couldn't book, I was trying to get my agent to book it for you if I was busy. Do you see Kandi and Todd, whether they helped her separately or together, do you see it as one unit, them both helping Marlo?
When you're in a marriage, there's nothing that's going to go through one person. It's going to go through both individuals, especially when you're where you're at in their careers. Right. Marlo has said multiple things about Todd, that Todd ain't got this. It's all based on Kandi. So now when it comes to Kandi helped you, it's like, you ain't helped me. Todd helped me. Bitch, just the other episode, you were saying that Todd ain't got shit. It's all for me. So which one is it? You say that I'm not helping you on one episode, but on another episode, you said Todd ain't got nothing. It's called through me. So maybe your information is conflicting. Your information is not valid. Your information is null and void.
Let's unpack Marlo just a little bit, because to me, again, this goes to why she had a phenomenal season as a housewife.
To you.
The last block of the reunion was basically Marlo breaking down. She had enough courage to tell us her story when it came to her experience with her mother growing up, her mother having, substance abuse issues, the fact that she was in foster care, the first foster care, people kind of kicked her out because she was going around telling that she was too strict, and the other one kicked her out because the daughter was jealous. Like, Marlo kind of really broke down and she cried. The fact that Marlo has said that these ladies don't make her feel worthy enough. She's been on the show on and off for 13 years. They never officially offered her a peach. And then when she does come around, everyone's kind of, giving her a hard time. How did that make you feel when you heard Marlo saying those particular things? How she felt unworthy around the girls?
I felt like it was another point for her to feel like the victim.
Wait a damn minute.
It was her attempting to have sympathy by the girls and also by Bravo and then also the viewers. And I'm all for understanding people's situations.
It don't sound like it. God damn, Trey. You ain't had no sympathy for Marlo.
People go through life, and I can understand she's been through what she's been through, but I feel like she's using that as a pedestal to make her example of what she's going through with these boys, what she's been through.
What?
Just like when she tried to go off on Ralph about what he decided to do with his book, you would think that she would have more sympathy on it because it's a decision he's making that's going to impact his life and the boy's life.
But wait, you also have to think about Marlo is a foster kid, so she understands how it feels to be rejected by your foster family.
That's not rejecting him. Conversation that Ralph had with the boy's father is a conversation that need to be had, because honestly, as a black man, you should be able to respect other black men. Even though I may not be in his life the way you are, I should be able to respect you and say, let me talk to you because I'm thinking about adopting your son. I think that Marlo went off that way and trying to use that as, oh my God, I went through this and you shouldn't do that. It was bullshit.
I felt for her a little bit because it went around the room. Kandi is a Grammy Award winning singer. Kenya is Miss USA. Sheree is an OG. Drew, who's an actress. And then you got Sanya over there, who's an Olympic gold medalist.
And Marlo is a convict. We got it. We got it. It's fine. It's fine. She has multiple hits. And those are mug shots, okay? Multiple hits, baby. I don't want to hear it, Marlo. Don't try to use that shit as an excuse, because you know what? Every season that you're on this show, you try to belittle other women. Brush her with a rug, with a mat outside her door. That was something that was personal to her. So I don't want to hear Marlo's sympathy act because it's all an act. She had dropped some tears. I'd been crying. No, baby, I have no sympathy for you. I want you to take your peach, eat it, and go. Okay? What Beyonce say? To the left. To the left. To the left. To the left. Take it.
Well, tell us how you really feel.
Damn, that's how I feel about Marlo. I'm ready for her to go.
Sorry for Marlo, but I don't think I can really see anything after you said
You don't need to feel sorry for Marlo. Marlo, fine. She's building a home. She's building a home.
Trey, I mean, come on, like, you've never been in a group of people where you somewhat feel a little unworthy and you just want them to embrace you. She was looking for these ladies to kind of embrace her more on the sisterly front, and that just didn't happen. So she started acting out. It's tough when you're in a group of people who are achieved so much and who are recognized internationally. And this little of me, I've been in this group for 13 years. Now, all of a sudden, I'm finally worthy. And then when I'm here, you girls are giving me a hard time. No sympathy, nothing.
Baby, it's you. It's your fault.
Earlier this season, we saw that Marlo sent her nephews away because she needed a break. What did you think about that, Trey?
Let me ask you this. What did she say was the problem with Ralph not want to adopt? She said it felt like rejection, right?
Yeah, it's like feeling rejected. I'm not really one of your own. You'll never see me as an equal.
Yes, that answers your question right there. She gonna send the boys away. She was the one that was saying, oh my God, how would you not adopt him? Like he's not gonna be a lifer, baby. You just sent your nephews away. That was also another plot and scheme for her to get sympathy. Like, you can't send them away and then talk about somebody rejected somebody. Went on a trip, went shopping, all this other stuff. How you sending the boys away? How you think that made them feel? Did you ask them how they feel of being sent away? Rejected. I mean, their life changed, right? Because they used to having their own bed, having this, living like this, but you sent them away. Now they're living like this in an apartment, 2-bedroom apartment with your sister. Girl, you can't talk to me about feeling rejected and all this other stuff, and you rejected your nephews. Peace. Kick rocks. Please take off the show. Her and Sanya can go.
You want Sanya off the show too?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's move along to She by Sheree. Spring, summer, September. We finally got some fashion, a fashion show with fashions after 14 years on and off again. Sheree, what did you think of the final fashion show on the finale?
Like Drew said, it's kind of interesting how you went through this many years to build your home, and you've been through this many years to give us a fashion, and you questioned me about my stuff that I'm trying to do.
Drop it with Drew.
Even if it's tacky when Drew was putting it out, even if she know all of her ins and her outs, it's a start. You got to start somewhere. When we first started doing this show, we know how to do it. We was recording with an iPad. One of our friends was holding an iPad. We started.
My cousin, yeah.
Yes. So you got to start somewhere. So
he literally used to just hold the iPad for us. If you were to go to our YouTube and scroll all the way down.
No, don't do that. Don't do that because I look the mess.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy AlexisMaurice. And this is Yellow Boy Trey. That's what I call him, Yellow Boy Trey. What is your...
TreiHollywood.
TreiHollywood. Yellow Boy TreiHollywood. Shout out to Johnny Terrell.
Yeah.
Shout out to Johnny Terrell for being in the trenches with us from the beginning, bitch. From the beginning.
I feel like you got to start somewhere. And like Drew said, I just wanted bigger support. With Sheree taking this long, you would have think that she would have been more supportive of it. Like Kandi was. Kandi was supportive of it. You know, she gave her 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? I think that the show was great. I feel like the build-up was storyline because it was like, I don't have these pieces, I have that. And I really feel like it was all bullshit. Tyrone showing up to the show was crazy. Paulo walking in the show was tacky.
Why did you say it was tacky?
Because he ain't nobody model. I mean, he looked good. I mean, he did look good, but
right, he does.
The sparkles coming out the thing, that was a safety hazard because people almost got hit by it and shit. Like it was just a mess. Like I don't know why them damn sparkles was coming out of the floor. You know, congratulations, Sheree. She finally got She by Sheree lifted off the ground, and them prices are too fucking high. You are not Ivy Park. You are not Fenty. I mean, them prices are too much. It's a sweatshirt for $160 something. Baby, you not Calvin Klein. What you doing?
Calvin Klein shit that damn high.
Nah, you're not Tommy Hilfiger. And then when you're doing these photo shoots for this stuff, please have your son put on some shoes because I saw his feet in that thing. And baby, them feet's a toe up from the flow up, almost made everybody who's seen it throw up. It's done. Sheree, do better marketing, please. Because if you're going to launch this after 14 years, maybe I need some more marketing.
Well, Sheree, I'm going to say congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
I am too.
You finally got She by Sheree out. Now, I will admit, them prices, girl, are a little astronomical. Yes, or whatever, especially if I can just get the same stuff without your logo on Shein or Amazon.com. Order them same sweatsuits, and bitch, I'm going to be looking just as good. The rest of the bitches on your platform. But
running the world.
When it came to the fashions that they showed on TV, like Sheree has some really nice pieces, but I didn't see all of those pieces on the website. You know, when it was working, because it did crash, girl. Make sure you pay your domain people or whatever. But I just felt like all of the fashions that we saw on TV wasn't on the show. Don't you stop that damn light. Don't stop that damn light.
Pay your domain people, show like paying her checks.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever not paid someone for the services that they provided to you?
Listen here. Attorney Kenya Moore said, even if someone provides services and you're not happy with it, you still should pay them. I have never, and I mean never, not paid someone and they did some services. Like, that's just tacky. I believe, Sheree don't be paying. They asked Sheree, why did it take you so long to do this? Because I do it in my own time. Girl, no, you just have the money. Okay? You have the money. Like, just be honest. Right? Y'all know you broke, right? If you broke, if you own a budget, you own a budget. Baby, we all ain't rich. I'm rich in Christ, okay?
Clap your hands and praise the Lord.
What I will say is, if you ain't have it, maybe just say you ain't have it, because you know what? When you live in your truth, more shall be received. Blessings. Blessings, yes.
Blessings. Yes. Blessings. You better speak like it's Sunday morning. You gotta look Christ in you tonight, Trey. All the hell you raised a few minutes ago with Marlo. Now you saved. You saved now, girl. Sheree, this is one of the things. People are rooting for you. We rooted for you with Chateau Sheree. We're rooting for you when it comes to She by Sheree. But it has finally come to fruition. I'm so happy about it. I was going on the website to order something, girl, but truth be told, I can't afford none of your shit. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Wind Up Special Edition Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 14 Reunion Part 1. We will see you next week for Part 2 of the reunion. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.